I've just seen my oncologist, Dr. Cusnir, after an absence of many, many months. It's just been too long, really. But I have seen him today, and it was great. It was really nice to meet both him and Karen again. And the latest results of the CT scan are fantastic. So everything seems to be good. I seem to be in perfect health according to my blood pressure, which was 100/70, if I remember correctly. My temperature was 98.5 Fahrenheit, which I understand is also in the normal kind of realm. And what else happened? Well, it's kind of nice to come back here just every so often. I'm supposed to come and see him again in about 4 to 6 months. So we're spreading the visits out that long, which is great. So I'm really chuffed about that. Very exciting stuff. Annual colonoscopy, that's a given, but Dr. Zomstein is going to take care of that. We have already spoken about that on a previous meeting, I believe. So he's going to take care of that. I must make an appointment with him, actually, to just check up on him. He wanted to see me in July, but that wasn't possible because of that insurance madness I told you about in one of my previous videos, in which, referrals were just not happening. So now I do have a referral for Dr. Zomstein, so I must make that appointment before the year is out. The thing is, of course, we're going to Ohio in about a week's time. It's just about over a week. I can't believe where time is going. It's literally creeping up on me, and I had completely forgotten about that. So that will have an effect on the amount of output I can create for my other channel, which I want to take more seriously and I want to make more videos about. So I may have to push all that back into December. But I think what I'm going to do right now when I get home is I'm going to set up that podcast on the Super Survivor channel. So that's going to be a bit of content there I'm going to create while I'm at it. So how to create a podcast with YouTube and PowerPress. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I get home. One really interesting piece of news from Dr. Cusnir's office was not just that I have gallstones, whatever that means, but everybody seems to have them. They're so minute, says the latest CT scan, that they can't be measured. So that's an interesting thing I thought I'd throw in the mix. I don't know what that means. Karen says don't worry about it. If ever they bother me or give me pain, then my gallbladder would have to be removed, but it's not something we should be concerning ourselves with. It's just something that the CT guy mentioned, not that he's given an indication of how big those gallstones are, but it's nothing to worry about from what I understand. So that's good to know. But then, of course, the really good pieces of news are that a local television station has called Dr. Cusnir's office literally this morning, and asked to do an interview. I don't know what that entails. I don't think they have the details yet, but there may be a TV interview coming soon. So that sounds interesting for Channel 7, from what I understand. I don't know what that means. I haven't watched television for 20 years, and ever since we've moved here, I don't think I've ever watched local television, so I don't know what that station is, if that's big or not. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. And the other thing that was interesting is that in April 2019, there's going to be another oncology symposium. It's a funny story, really. Karen organized this year in April 2018, and she gave a talk, and several other doctors gave a talk, and I was one of the examples that they brought. And I was supposed to go on stage and say a few words, but sadly I've missed my slot. It is so embarrassing. It's I don't know how this happened, but we showed up literally 10 minutes after my slot was over. So it's just typical, isn't it? But we're going to make sure that for 2019 Cancer Symposium in Hollywood at the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, or Hard Rock Resort or whatever, Hollywood, Florida. It's not Hollywood, Los Angeles, or Hollywood, California. It is not that. It's Hollywood here in Florida, a few miles up the road from where we live, on the beach. And Karen is going to organize that, and I shall be attending. So I hope that's going to be much better. I told her I will come this time. I still feel bad about not showing up on time. I was just there in time for lunch. It's crazy. So hopefully we can do something better in April 2019.